YouTube. Welcome, supporters and other creators. I'm back with another movie review for you all. The decided movie today is Shattered. It is a 2022 thriller, and I watched it on Tubi. So yeah, let's just get into it. So basically, all right, and it was a good movie. IMBD, they gave it a 5 out of 10. I probably would have gave it a 7 or 7.5 out of 10 at least. It was a good movie. Like, the quality was good. The transitionings in the movie and all that was good. But it didn't have a lot of like scenes in different places. It probably only had about, if I can remember correctly, and bear with me guys, I watched it it's probably been about 4 or 5 days now. No, it's been about 6 to 7 days now. So bear with me, because if you know me, I watch a lot of movies. I have movies like since then I have to do some reviews on. But yeah, so if I can remember correctly, back to the scenes. It probably only had 5 at the most. If you know what I mean by scenes, like different places in the movie it showed. It didn't really have too much differentiation in places. But then again, I watch it on Tubi. So if you know Tubi movies, they can be like that. But this one was good. Like, and I don't know, I have to check if it's really like a movie made from Tubi or from somewhere else and they put it on Tubi. But it's definitely like a great quality of a movie for Tubi, if that makes sense. So let's jump into it. Basically, it was about a sociopath or a psychopath and it was a woman. Her name was Sky. And she basically, how should I really start this? Okay, so the movie starts with Chris. Sky and Chris are basically like the main characters. Sky is the antagonist. Chris is the protagonist. But it starts with Chris. And basically, right from the beginning, Chris is on the phone talking to his daughter and like wife that he probably just broke up with, or you can tell they're trying to figure things out. She's kind of like salty at him or whatever. But so they're separated or split. So he's a bachelor, and Sky is this girl that stayed with this other girl, and she's like a hype or something, and like a third or halfway into the movie she ends up dying and stuff. But Sky is the psychopath or the sociopath, and she basically done set it up to where she already had been watching Chris, and she set it up to where, like, when she ran into him at the supermarket and they first got acquainted or whatever, and they both like finding out they single or whatever, she already knew that man. She already knew that man. He didn't know. But later on in the story, that's when it got unfolded. But yeah, she basically got him right where she wanted. Because y'all know how psychopaths or sociopaths is. Most likely, y'all know that's usually how the story goes or storyline goes. They already have been watching you. You don't know until they get you right where, they want you. And then they let it be known, like, I already been watching you and this is what I'm here for, And whatever, hectic stuff. So yeah, basically they was easing into they were like they little, dating and getting into like close to a relationship and stuff. And basically she had been watching this man this whole time to be after his funds. Yes, because Chris is financially stable, right? His crib was nice. Okay? So that's why she had already been watching him. And oh yeah, um she had a stethoscope when she was staying with that girl, the hype or whatever. So Sky was staying with this girl, and that was like her girlfriend or whatever, out of a motel room or whatever. And they had like this crazy white man or Caucasian man that worked at the front desk or maintenance or something. He ran like the hotel or something. And they was not doing good financially. Sky and the girl that was like her girlfriend or whatever. Like Sky was the strong one between the two, but she still was the psychopath. The girl was the weaker one, but she still was like genuine in her mess, if that makes sense. Like she wasn't doing nothing really bogus to nobody else. She was just really self-sabotaging herself. But Sky had a stethoscope where her and the girl stayed in the motel room and stuff. And that's how she ended up watching the guy. She was watching him from a stethoscope. Let's fast forward again. So back when Sky got the guy right where she wanted and stuff, and they was getting like deeper in their relationship or dating little era, that's when she basically like, Sky set it up for Chris to get beat up, okay? She set it up for him to get beat up. That's where I left off, okay? That's what I left out or whatever. She set it up for Chris to get beat up. He didn't even know that. So now he's in his weakest, most vulnerable state. And she's playing like she, new girlfriend, whatever, date, lover, whatever. Like, let me be your nurse. You feel me? That's how. Yeah. That's the door that opened all the doors. Yeah. So basically, that was the peak. He got hurt and stuff. So she was able to come to his crib and basically was staying there a little bit, You get where I'm going? She's staying there now. Right? So, she need to act quick, basically, before he gets back healed. That's when, she basically let him know, like, I've been playing you the whole time or whatever. And was basically only after him for his money. It turned haywire, hectic, mayhem, all that real quick. The dude that she had set him up, like, to hurt him, he came in the door. Then, he came to do something. I gotta remember, but basically it's being revealed to Chris, like, dang, I'm set up, and then he can't really even defend himself. He's in a cast or something. And while like that's playing out, the dude that, remember I told y'all about the manager or whatever that worked at the motel or whatever, they wasn't financially stable, Sky and the girl. So he had to come in the hotel room and to find the girl dead, the girl that Sky was dating. Hold on. What's her name? Let me go. Hold on. Because I want to have this right information for y'all. What's the girl name that? Okay, hold on. Cast right here. So, Lisa, okay? Lisa died, okay? That was the girl off the drugs that Sky was dating, okay? She died. Low key, yes, Sky the one who killed her, right? But the dude, Ronald is the dude who worked at the motel or whatever that would check in on Sky and Lisa. And they was not financially stable. So he had to keep coming asking them for rent. So one of the times he came asking them for rent, he walked in, Lisa was dead. Low-key Sky killed her or whatever. She killed her right before she went to Basically, she killed her, and then she killed her. Why? Basically, she killed her. She hurried up and had, or she already had Chris to get hurt, right? She already had Chris to get hurt. The next step is kill Lisa. Then the next step is go where Chris stayed and help take care of him. And then that's when Ronald found Lisa dead, right? Sky already at Chris' house though, right? So now he needs to know where Sky is. Ronald need to know where Sky is, the maintenance dude or whatever, right? He ended up stumbling upon the stethoscope that Sky was using to spy on Chris, okay? He was playing with it, all that. This how God or the universe will put something in your face. He ended up playing with it and just moving it around and, and end up finding Sky. Basically how she was watching Chris, he found where she was with Chris. Okay? So then he was like, oh my God. Right? That's how Ronald was. Like, this where she been at. Like, this where she disappeared to. Right? And then, yeah, so back to where Chris is at. Yeah, Sky and Chris are at Chris' crib, right? Everything's turning mayhem. He can't defend himself. But mind y'all, like I told y'all in the beginning, he was separated from his wife or whatever, but they got a daughter. That's a big key. He got to talk to his daughter every day, right? Or every couple of days or something, right? That's really kind of what saved Chris. Really, the daughter saved them anyway. But that's what led to having somebody come to check on him. Like, his phone was, now she's full in psychopath mode. Like I told y'all, stuff went mayhem real quick. She's in full psycho mode and stuff, right? So she like basically got Chris tied up. Sky got Chris tied up in his own crib and shit. And he ain't answered his phone in days. And the wife or whatever is getting worried. And the little daughter, toddler or whatever, she can't be no more than, 7. Want to talk to daddy. Where's daddy at? Where's daddy? So they went to Chris' house. And they got in, she was like, now the wife already kind of knew he'd been talking to Sky, right? She's still in the mindset, this is his girlfriend, not knowing when she came what was going on at the house within them last few days. That Sky done turned on Chris. So she walks right into a trap. Right? Walks right into a trap. And then Sky's like, yeah, they were over here. And throws him in the closet with Chris. Right? I ain't gonna tell y'all too much. Y'all got to find out the rest. But I'm gonna let y'all know this. The right people lived. Yeah. Just remember, what you put out into the universe comes back to you. So the right people were standing at the end or whatever. But like I tell y'all, mayhem. All right? Y'all got to watch it. Just go watch it, okay? All right. All right. All right.
I came to win, to fight, to conquer, to thrive. I came